Today we have this beautiful 65 Ford Fastback Mustang 2+2. It was built in August of 1965, has a 289 4-barrel, which is the A code, has factory air conditioning, has factory AM/FM radio, along with power steering and power brakes. It's painted in champagne mist, and it has 91,000 miles on it. It is clean as a whistle. I'm going to show you a couple things about the car. Let's take a look under the hood to start with. Factory air conditioning, power brakes, power steering, has a 289 4-barrel, as I mentioned. Actually, it's supposed to have a sticker that says 289 4-barrel, but trust me, it's there. And what makes the 4-barrel unique is the fact that it gives you 25 more horsepower than the standard 289 2-barrel. And only about 15% of the motors in the 65 Mustangs were the 289 4-barrel. And incidentally, only 13% of the Mustangs built in 1965 were fastbacks. So that makes this a really, really uncommon car. Clean as can be. We've done very little to this car, and I should probably stop now and tell you, this car hasn't been registered since 1998. We bought it from a private collection, and there it sat for the last 10 years, not really being driven at all. And other than the fact it's been repainted in the original color one time, nothing's been done to this car other than tires and batteries. So I think you'll see as we go around, you can tell what a great, unique vehicle this is. And then we'll start it up in a little while. We'll go for a ride. Here's the view of the other side. These are wire wheels with knockoffs. These are also unique in that they've got the Ford crest on them, which is left over from the late 50s, but this was an actual Mustang option at the time, and that's a factory wheel cover. It's the one that came with the car, and obviously if a guy wanted to change them out to something out, he could, but that's also a very, very rare wheel cover. It shines, and it's not even sunny today. In the trunk here, got the plaid mat, spare tire, has the original tools, has the jacking instructions up here, which are original with the car, and then this panel comes up and the seat folds down flat for those of you that are my age and remember. This thing's straight as can be. As you can see, here's the original black license plates. Last tab on there is June of 1998. We haven't done anything to this interior, so these are the original seats, and if a guy wanted to upgrade to new covers, he could. We've decided to leave everything as we found it because a car can really only be original one time. So there's the factory air with the Ford crest on there too. And then the AM/FM, you know, it's one thing to have air conditioning on this car, which was a very low take option, but the AM/FM radio, I still have a 65 Mustang, and the 65 Mustang was my first car. I've never seen one with factory AM/FM radio. So there it is. This thing, when you look at all the things that make this car unique, and the fact that it's a fastback, it has the 4-barrel carburetor and the 4-barrel manifold to go with it, along with the factory air and the factory AM/FM, this car is 1 out of 100. So let's start it up, see how it sounds. What do you think? So this is 225 horsepower in this car as opposed to 200 horsepower in the regular 289 2-barrel. There's our radio on the FM band, and you can hear the clutch kick in. There's the air conditioner, and it's blowing really cold air, let me tell you. So I think you'll agree, this car is very, very uncommon. The 289 4-barrel, the factory air, the factory AM/FM, the fact that it's a fastback, was only 11% of the build to begin with, and here it is, a survivor 35 years later. If any car is going to go up in value, this is the one. So at $29,888, it's a great buy, and it's only going to go up in value over time. We're very, very proud to offer this car. Well, here we go. We're in the car now. We're going to accelerate a little bit. It gets up and goes, doesn't it? It really is fun to drive. And you can tell the difference when you drive it, that this isn't your normal 289 2-barrel. It's got more power in it. It's got better acceleration. The transmission on this car is really, really tight. I have a 65 Mustang myself at home, and I wish mine was as tight as this one. It's the C4 transmission, it's very durable, and this one feels like it's a new car. Turn on our air. Oh yeah. Maybe that's a little too much here. These cars are always fun to drive, and I think the Fastback's the most fun of all. And owning a convertible myself, I can tell you they're a lot of fun too, but they're noisy. You wouldn't be able to hear a thing right now. And I do think that as time goes on, this is the car that's going to increase in value more than any other Mustang. So my name's Jim Graham. I'm the owner of Santa Margarita Ford. We really, really like this car, but it's for sale. Give us a call with any questions that you have, 949-459-6800. We're on the web at www.santamargaritaford.com. Thanks.
Santa Margarita Ford.